Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with another stock market investment video. Today we're going to be looking at a single stock and an individual stock. It's Upwork. Right now it's at $16 a share. And the reason why we're going to be talking about it is because it just shot up 10%. It was just at $15 a share. And if you see right here, I own about 36 shares on just my Robinhood account. And then even more shares on my Webull account too. So you'll see we're up 13% on my Robinhood. And just to kind of take a quick look at them, there's no dividend. They have a $2 billion market cap. Their 52-week high is $17, so we're getting right up at their 52-week high. All the analysts are saying buy and hold. You'll actually see that they lost earnings in Q1. They didn't do too good on earnings. Q2, same thing, but analysts projected that they were going to do that bad. So Q3 on 11/2 is going to be saying a lot for us. And you kind of see I've been buying them chunks at a time, September 3rd, September 4th, September 2nd. And then you'll see the CEOs, Hayden Brown, about Upwork as well. You know, they're kind of like Fiverr, if you've ever heard of Fiverr. They're all into freelancing. So freelancing is really big right now, especially with the whole Corona thing. It definitely helped them out. If we scroll up to the top, and look at their graph, you can kind of see they IPO'd here on October 3rd, 2018, and they're down from the IPO, right? Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Usually when a company IPOs, they do go down. And you'll see right here, they were even at $5 a share at one point. So I wouldn't say rush out and go buy this one right now. And even if you're up 20, 30% on it, you can even sell for some profits. But this is a good one that has long-term potential as well. So if you plan on holding this thing for like a year or 2 years, it can easily be a $30 stock down the line too. $23 is very realistic to get back up to. But you can also wait a little bit on this one. You know, short term, it just went up in one day, 9%. So I'm sure short term, you can easily get this stock for $15, maybe even $14 a share if you're lucky too. So if you go to type in Upwork stock at the top of your Google page, and this is what you want to do anytime you're kind of looking at a stock too that you're kind of interested in. Of course, always look at the graph. We already did all that stuff on Robinhood, but I always like to look at the news online and kind of see what people are saying. Upwork is a buzzing hot stock 7 hours ago. A lesson learned. Dumb money is fueling. And then you'll see Motley Fool, yes, a market crash is coming, and yes, I bought this cheap stock anyway. So there is some good articles here, and it's just good to educate yourself for about 30 minutes a day, read up on some stocks. Even this one, Wall Street Joe's Costco stock, because it's paying workers $2 more an hour. So this can even be good to, read into some of these extra articles down here, so you can kind of learn a little bit more too. All right, the next thing we want to type in is Upwork balance sheet. You can go ahead and click on it, and you can kind of read the balance sheet. If you don't know how to really read, the balance sheet, there's a lot that goes into it. So you can click this, click that. You kind of have to, it expands. So there's a lot. It's a lot bigger than you probably think. But we in our group have a shortcut of reading these balance sheets out. And if you look at the total assets and the total liabilities, just off the top, you can tell that this is a great pick. A great balance sheet lined up, but you also want to look at the income statement and also look at the total revenue growth, and see year over year if the company is growing too. And you'll see in 2016, it only had 164,000, and then 202, and then 253,000, 300,000, and now you'll see 329,000. And keep in mind, these are all in thousands. So if it reads 300, so these all read in thousands on those balance sheets, by the way. So if it says 300,000, keep in mind that the real number is 300 million, right? So keep in mind, even though it's reading as 164,000, it's really 164 million. So since 2016, it's grown to 164 million, to 200 million, to 253 million, to 300 million, and current day we're already at 330 million. So this is a good growth company that you see that have actually been growing their revenue time and time again. And their gross profits is another good thing to look at as well. But that's enough about the financials. So after looking at that, you want to go ahead and go to the statistics and the market cap. You can kind of see that growing here too. So we're looking at quarterly right now. So since 2020, basically, you see 1.2 billion. They've been growing their revenue. And then obviously, during Corona, they got hit 734 million. And then they grow double the revenue the next quarter to 1.6 billion. And now we're at 1.3 billion. The PE ratio, the forward PE, even though it says NA, there's a way to get it. So you'll also see this is my Webull account, up about 25% in the last about 6 months. So I started this one, if we can kind of tap here, around March, closer to April. We started this one as well, and we kind of grown it all the way here to what it is right now. And if you scroll down, you'll see some of my other picks right now. You'll see we have Upwork at 16% gain. I remember when that one was -9, Upwork. When I bought it, it was down a little bit, so it was -9. Now it's up 16%. So if you want, you can cash out on that one, get 16% profits. I'm going to be holding it because it's going to be going up a little bit more. Some of these other negative ones, these red ones you'll see, we'll do another account update, and I'm 100% positive in the long term, these are going to be 20, 30% gainers. Just like if you scroll down to my other ones, you kind of see all these awesome long-term gainers for me. So starting from the bottom, Uber 85, Win 47%, Carnival 47%, Del Taco 200%, Revolve 100%, Kirkland's 858%. I've already taken profit on a lot of these positions, so that's why you'll see my value is a little bit lower than it has in the previous videos, because I've been selling off some of these positions and taking profits. So if you guys need help getting your gains like this and they look more like this, a quick tip I can give you as well is hold. If you just hold some of these ones you see right here, these negative ones, Wells Fargo, Dropbox is one of my favorite newer stocks, Bank of America, it's going to look a lot better. Just don't be that's what's wrong with most of the investors. They can't hold. As soon as they're like, oh, this company's not performing, it's down 5%, I'm selling. But you can't have that mindset, especially as a value investor. If you look at the balance sheets, the income statements, the statistics, the forward P, and you see that it's a smart deal and it's going to make sense long term, then why would you not stick to your guns and hold what you have too? So here you'll see, if you need help, guys, again, go ahead and reach out to me in the DMs. I'm only taking on a few more people because we are growing every single day. So smash the like button if you also like the video, if you learned something. And go ahead and leave a comment below on what stocks that you're looking out for. And I'll actually go ahead and do a review on some of the stocks that I think are pretty good as well. So leave them down below or shoot me a DM with some stock ideas. And I'd love to kind of go through them and see what we have. All right, guys, till next time, remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.